Peace, y'all. It is I, Natou Ma'at, and I am one half of Healing Lights. I am here with you on this divine New Year's Eve to share some collective Reiki healing energy. This particular Reiki healing is going to help to release a lot of the old stagnated energies that maybe that you didn't notice or didn't take the time to address. So I do feel, even before opening up the space, energetically, it does. I feel a lot of heat. I feel a lot of like tension. So I feel like a lot of folks need to just get that off of them, in order to move on into the next year. So, just like all the other healing lights, energy healing sessions. Again, this is energy healing. If you do not want to receive this, you can click off the video. If you are wanting to receive this healing energy, feel free to find a quiet space to listen to these, to tune into these frequencies, either by laying down in a quiet space, or you can even be, sorry, the mic, you can even be seated. And you can either close your eyes, you can just kind of, get into a state of relaxation. The session is going to be for about 7 to 10 minutes. It is encouraged that you drink water. It is encouraged that you just allow yourself to receive the Reiki healing energy. Everyone is completely different. Everyone's experience having Reiki, receiving Reiki, it's a completely different experience for everyone. Some of you guys can be feeling tingling sensations, etheric hands, angelic hands kind of coming into certain spots of your body where the healing is needed. Some of you can be seeing images. In your mind. You can be hearing things. It really depends on where you are on your empathic journey. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Reiki healing. I usually go from chakra to chakra. I'm going to see how the divine is going to be leading me through this. And I usually do have my singing bowl to kind of signal that the healing session is over, but I'm gonna ring this bell instead because I don't have my singing bowl at the moment. So I'll just leave that here. And we're gonna begin. After the healing session, I'm gonna go ahead and do a very quick card pull, so we can get into the primary message. Usually I do get messages during the Reiki session, so that will probably be how I'm gonna start, and then I'll pull additional cards. So we'll do it that way. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna get some meditation music playing on my Alexa. Okay, I'm just gonna spray my hands with some sea salt water. Okay, that was a very powerful healing session. I'm going to just share some of what has come through, and I'll pull cards after. So there is a lot that was not supposed to be constructed in the astrals from opposition that has dissolved through the waters. They showed me images of sacred mothers pulling cords out the waters, false connections, cutting false cords, pulling and cutting. Um, there's also a there's also an energy of the divine sacred ancestors having deeper bonds and clearer communications and connections with those of us who are here on the physical plane. Um, they said coming home to glory. So that means whether you are connecting with the DNA that is within you or you being called home to the sacred ancestors. There's also the energy of horse totem, but they showed me a horse with wings. So I'm going to say Pegasus energy, but it was coming through as like a reminder or a message that there is going to be so much multi-dimension. There's going to be more of a multi-dimensional perspective or approach that a lot of people are going to take when unpacking situations, when unpacking things that we're experiencing through the social constructs of that we are, living in, surviving in, thriving in, however you want to see it. Um, so it just feels like there is definitely um, going to be that third eye awakening, a sharpened vision, and not taking everything at face value, being grounded in who you are, but also going in taking yourself to a higher perspective so you can see things clearly. Um, there were messages of like the collective just wants peace. People just want peace. People just want harmony. And I think the desire for that, it feels like that desire. So I think maybe there was this idea that we don't have the power there, we don't have any, there's no level of empowerment that we have, but we do, like our intentions translate in the astrals. The divine hears our prayers, so there's no need to fear or to feel like discouraged in your intentions or desires to want to live on a planet where people are being human, like existing with pure level of humanity or just like basic decency. I'm gonna see what else is coming through. um there was a lot of home based energy. When I say that, I mean like family coming together again. I had even mentioned this in a reading I did on my personal page, of there being this closening, like this closeness within family lines. Ancestors of the highest sign, highest love, cosmic guardians, archangel, my archangel, Raphael. The most important messages that are connected to this reading. All right, we have that safety, that grounding. I feel this feels like a reminder. I do feel there's a transformation, people transmuting their rage energy it has to be shifted. There is like, I think there was this idea that these, and again, I spoke about this in my last reading. There is this idea that, oh, if we rage bait, right? Or if we continue to create these catastrophic events and things of that nature that seem completely outrageous, we can draw more energy from the people, from like people who are get mad about these things, who come out and protest. Like, I just feel like grounding is very much necessary, because there's something about the anger that's used as a food source. There's something about the importance of grounding your energy and a steadiness in like your center, operating from your center and choosing joy. You have the joy card. Imagine the rage card and the joy card coming out like this, allowing Mother Earth to heal you, getting into, working with your diet, um, paying attention to the energies of the people and folks who are around you, choosing to live a life that nourishes you in every aspect possible through the music you're listening to, through the music that you're listening to, through images. Yeah, there is a lot of protection in the waters. Please work with water, as it will be helping to dispel and dissolve a lot of the false weaving. That's what that was. That was false weaving that was being cut by the sacred mothers in the waters. The waters dissolve false weaving. Mm-hmm. What Saturn's? Okay, there's a bit of opposition energy. Is you know um they don't like that the vibration is we're coming up in vibration here. They don't like that. Yeah, ancestors confirming. They're very, it really upsets them. It really upsets them. And I'm not going to pull any more cards, because I do feel like there are certain energies that are trying to come around to like intimidate and things like that. But I just want to remind them that Archangel Michael is very much in alignment with these messages and in alignment with the Reiki healing that came through. And I do call on Archangel Michael to come in and enter into the space to repel and to do just Archangel Michael already knows what to do. So I invite Archangel Michael into this space to assist in cleansing away any energies or entities, listening ears, wandering eyes that are trying to come in and possibly, and not even because their energies are so obvious, trying to throw off the reading. It doesn't throw off the reading. You're mad because people are waking up. You're mad, and it's okay. This is how the pendulum swings. This is bound to happen. So stay mad, because those who don't want to follow universal law are going to learn the hard way. um So I think what I will do is pull one card from the Starseed deck, and I will wrap up. Archangel Mike, Archangel Raphael, messages. The collective needs at this time in regards to the healing that took place today. Earthed, being grounded, learning how to be human in in the world, but not of it. Okay, this, and we're in Capricorn season, so it is very important that we do get back in touch with our body needs. Again, being centered. Um, I feel like this is probably going to be good for a lot of people who have kind of neglected certain parts of their human walk. Um, and maybe not to overly, not to put too much on the physical earthly things that are happening, not to give it too much power, because remember, there are so many illusions being, being shown to us. So this card is reminding us, like, yes, we can be human, we're having these human experiences, but don't be so locked into the facades and the traps and all the things, because that's what they are. Like, some of what is being shown to us on the daily are not real. They're not, it's not what it's claimed, it's chalked up to be. We know this, we see the examples on social media, so we should be able to apply this kind of thinking to all other aspects of our lives. This is why a lot of people get readings, because if you meet someone or you're in a situation and it's showing you one thing at face value, but there's a whole story behind the the facade. So there's something with the collective needing to create that balance, needing to be able to say, hey, yes, I am having an earthly experience, I'm in this meat suit, but I don't have to mentally operate that way for everything. You know, connecting with a higher mind is very crucial in these times, so that you're not getting worked up for no reason, so that you're not experiencing bouts of anxiety. I want to see if there's something additional in the message here. This is, so what's also being said here is, for those who are like wanting to escape their reality, like, this is a reminder to, like, not upset yourself so much where you're like, i'm gonna um I'm going to disassociate. The overall message of not letting anything get you worked up or draw energy from you is to not turn a blind eye to certain situations. It's to see situations for what they are. It's to lean into the truth of the matter. It's not to just push it all away, not look at it at all. So this is where this particular card is also coming from. So I hope that does make sense, because when these cards come out, I don't like rely on the information that's coming through the book. I just felt called to read the passage, but I just kind of go off the energies that are on the card and what is spirit trying to translate through the imagery, through just the word simply saying earthed. Um, so yeah, it's about, this is literally about turning your brain on, turning your third eye on, because that's the kind of year we're going to be. I mean, that's how it's been though, right? It's been a lot of like the wizard behind the curtain, and us having to constantly pull the veil back, and like, oh my god, how many veils? And I'm not talking about the veil of the divine. So anyway, that is what's coming up. I do want to be able to um edit this video and get this out by today. So I hope this healing served you in the highest light. Remember to drink water, and get yourself in a good vibe for the new year. I'm wishing you all many blessings upon this new year. It is a 1 year, so new beginnings all up and through. Oh my God, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful energy. So I give thanks and thank you for tuning in. And until next time.